Welcome back to Adventures in Stray Space, everybody. Last time we went to Mars, we found a secret laboratory or temple. It seemed to be a mixture of the two, of a cult that appears to want to achieve some sort of transcendence. The base seemed to be mostly cleared out when you were there. However, when you got further into the base and then activated one of the computers, you were beset by apotheosis failures. Horrible graphs of machine and man driven mad by whatever they attempted to do to them. And when we come back, we find your group victorious among an ocean of the machine dead.
You know, I can't help but notice that there aren't any normal people bodies except for only like a single skeleton.
Well, I mean, that kind of was our whole deal here.
They couldn't possibly have all been insane. And we saw one person on the video feed get killed.
I mean, sure, but, List did say a lot of failures.
Well, if we could take a moment to work our way backwards through the facts, we might be able to discern some relevant information. So to begin with, we were hired by someone going by a pseudonym, asking us to come here. What was it that they specifically wanted us to do here?
Let me pull up my captain's log here. We were to investigate an old Terran research facility, insisting that the UGC cannot, in fact, send their own people there for fear of tipping their hand, although we have video footage that shows that they did. And that was basically.
Yeah, so someone by a pseudonym wanted us to come and said they weren't allowed to send UGC, which means they themselves had some affiliation with the UGC.
Presumably.
So we arrived, and this base was apparently constructed from the ground up according to whatever design this system had, the people in charge of the base.
The cult, yeah.
Doesn't look like a UGC base, even though
No.
we were ostensibly told it was a UGC base.
No, it's a Terran research facility.
Yeah, it wasn't UGC, it was Terran Research Facility.
Okay, so we arrived here, we went through, we found one of the corridors had been blown apart by virtue of an aborted self-destruct sequence. Based on what we saw later, we can deduce that someone who was not in on the ascension protocols that the rest of the apparent cult was tried to blow things up, or the UGC agents that we saw on the security feeds tried to do that and ultimately failed. Based on the fact that we were contacted by a presumably UGC person, they may well have been following up on this. However, if I recall, the feeds we saw indicated that the UGC sent people in here some time ago. Like, not yesterday. We're talking
a few days ago.
Yeah, a couple days back at least.
Was it a couple days back? Okay.
Yeah.
About 3 or so days ago. Well, that's what the scoring on the outer door suggested, that it was about 3 days old.
Okay. Now, we didn't see any UGC bodies, and the fact that we were sent in here afterwards by what we can probably assume was a UGC lackey, that means something happened to them inside here.
Siduri.
What's that, Hedrah?
This is Jamina.
The UGC spook stopped the self-destruct one.
Yes, we only saw somebody fiddling with the controls, and then they got killed.
on the
We
video
forgot the
feed.
fact that maybe the UGC stopped the self-destruct just to see what the hell was in here, because they didn't have any info.
Are you suggesting that they sent a team in here to clear it out? Some members of the team set the self-destruct, but there was a traitor who aborted the self-destruct?
Or one of the cult members, remember there was a fleshy body?
A survivor, maybe?
Yeah, one of the, I don't know, caretakers or guides, or like they usually have, like we had on the planet. Remember, like the not planet. A nice guy that tells people where things are, how to do if they want a pamphlet or a gift basket.
You mean like a hologram? Artificial intelligence?
Yeah, like the hologram, because we weren't there, like a greeter. And they were,
Oh, I haven't seen it.
and the spooks came in, they blew them in. Sorry, the spooks blew their way in. He tried to self-destruct to, not let them defile the place. Got killed, and then they stopped only to lose a corridor.
That's
There's also that
possible,
one.
but everyone we saw that was apparently a native here were the failures for the apotheosis, and they didn't appear to have anything even resembling cursory sapience. They threw themselves at a gun line with no regard for preservation of self. Little more
Yes,
than
but-
ants of a disrupted nest.
Yes, but we still have the feed of a living person fiddling with control, and then they get shot by what was it, like a UGC spook?
Yeah, it was a Black Ops
Yeah.
or some kind of
See.
commando that we saw.
Are you suggesting that there are
So-
living people still in this facility somewhere?
Well, there's only two places they could be. We couldn't find anything else, so they're either down below in the sewer maintenance area, or they're behind that blown wall, that corridor that's caved in.
Doesn't hurt for us to check both.
Well, I mean, can't hurt. There could be more of these things tried to attack us, but yeah.
Well, given all the information that we've accrued, then we have to ask ourselves why it was that we were contacted. What was the actual purpose? Did they want us to come in here and kill all these failures to lay the groundworks for more spooks to come in and harvest? Did they want to get rid of us? Perhaps enemies that one or more of us have made in our time? Was this person actually a UGC officer, or is this a counterintelligence ploy by one of the other organizations, perhaps the Ausar Confederacy?
Or fifth, they want us to clean up their mess.
I mean, those are all possible. It could well just be brain that we haven't found what they really wanted us to locate or not locate, as the case might be. We might not have all the information if there's like an underlevel or a collapsed level that we need to check out.
Say, this came up on my mind, but there was one name on that list a while back that labeled
list?
about like the failures, deceased, and all that. There was one that was labeled success.
A success.
Yeah,
Well, we haven't found anything like that yet.
yeah.
Emphasis on yet.
Also, couldn't, I don't know, one of you people who do
Hmm.
drones and stuff look down one of those grates with one instead of us start climbing into the underground?
Yeah.
Oh, I would be happy to examine in any small area that we need. And Siegwulfe will pluck out one of her eyes and roll it around in her hand.
That is.
Oh,
Would be
just your eye. Okay.
Do you have a
can
plan
see
on how to
Be
get
able
that
fit
back?
down those grates.
little spider legs on the side pop out.
Oh.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, no, totally.
I
Little,
didn't-
little
I
spider
didn't-
legs.
Click, click. Wow, that is rad.
I didn't know
That's
you could do that.
a little disturbing.
I didn't actually
That
know
was
you could
tasty.
do that.
Neither did I.
Oh. You only just found out?
Siegwulfe bounces.
Excellent.
Well, aren't you just full of surprise?
And good.
Oh,
Lots and lots of goo.
I know. Once we're done here, we can go to Terra and get, those sea spiders that they have.
No, those
wait.
don't exist.
Sea crustacean.
No,
There's
no,
no
no,
such
no.
thing as a sea spider.
no.
No, but the armored ones. What's the name of those things again?
No,
Like,
no,
A
no.
Japanese
Lyra
crab
doesn't it?
spider.
Oh, traps. I was
No.
thinking like they had some weird name like menstruations or
Why would they name a creature
Prostration
after the
or-
thing you can get from having unprotected sex?
I'm trying to crustacean. That was the name.
No,
that
it
took a
definitely
while to
just
remember.
sounds like an illness people get.
Definitely an illness.
Sorry, they got a terrible case of crustacean.
Anyway,
Does I have a crustacean time?
I down the hole then, I guess?
Very well.
Yeah, can't hurt to spook it.
Where's the grate again? Is it just one of these guys?
Yeah, directly up here. One of them.
Okay. Yeah,
Either of them, really.
I'll go up there and chuck my eyeball down there.
Has this display over here changed at all?
That's a good question.
No, it stays the same. It was powered off when you guys. It was powered off, but once you guys approach again, it flickers back.
I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Totally isn't some like metaphysical, like not metaphysical, but like cult god success living down here in the sewers. No.
What if that's why they tried to self-destruct this place? They found something that they couldn't handle, and they died. They fell back on blowing the whole place up.
Following that line of thought here, hey, question: how much explosives do we have in case we need to run out and like detonate the door behind us?
I have I was able, before we left, I was able to procure a pair of blasting charges.
Perfect. If we do have to do that, have them ready.
Oh wait, no, I have a lot more than 2 actually.
It's so fucking many.
Wonderful.
That's what I spent all my money on.
I have like a grenade.
I don't have explosives.
I have a hammer. Speaking of which, I also have an eyeball down a vent. What I see.
Well, it's really, really gross. You're probably gonna have to wash off your eye after you're
Can
done.
your eye see
There's-
down there?
It's got robot eyes.
Yeah, but it's one of Sieg's eyes. Can Sieg see in the dark?
I don't know. Savin, can Siegwulfe see in the dark?
He's a robot. I don't see why she wouldn't have like infrared or something.
Okay.
I'm going to pop a flare and drop it down the hole.
Yeah.
You're
also-
blind now. Ah.
Ah, shit. Why'd you do that?
It's like the
because
opposite
a
of
flare
an
is
eyeball.
not just. Yeah, because flare is not only light, it's heat. It's a lot of heat.
Well, if they didn't know we were here already, they do now.
I believe the raucous gunfire likely alerted anyone in the facility to our presence.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Speaking of
So-
which, do I see anything?
Your eye skitters around, and there's a bunch of gross goop, and you're gonna have to wash that off. but it seems as if these creatures were using these vents as a type of impromptu home. Why they weren't just milling about on the surface, you have no idea, but you find no more enemies or evidence.
Is there an area to explore down there by the looks of things?
No, they all seem to be just interconnected pipework.
Is there any atmospheric differences down there? More pressure, less oxygen, more heat, water?
Nope, this appears to be just mostly bog standard. This is just the venting system for uh, the base.
Well, where is the controller then? Because the ventilation system has to have, push or pull.
Indeed, it appears that one passageway in particular that multiple pipeworks lead to are all collapsed. You would guess it was probably in the part of the building that's blowed all to hell.
How movable does the blood to hell shit look, by the way?
Oh, it's completely sunken in and collapsed.
Eh.
What you're saying is I couldn't use a jetpack to blow that open.
I mean, you could make the big rubble into little rubble.
I'm gonna get
But
my
it
eye
wouldn't,
back now.
But it wouldn't allow us to go through it over that because it's all collapsed.
Sudden gross idea, Savin. Obviously, put the eye in a vagina so the goose can clean it.
I was literally typing that out.
Oh
Yeah, just-
my god.
Put it
You
in your
stick it in your-
asshole. Your
Yes.
asshole.
Yeah,
Stick it
I
right
shoved
back
my
in there.
eyeball up my
Yes.
ass so my goo girls can clean it, I guess.
Yeah.
And then just pops right out of your mouth and you just put it right in your face.
Again! The
Man.
most unsettling magic trick ever.
Oh god.
The session is starting
Well,
out
that's-
with a lot of
That's,
very big
welcome
challenges.
to
Some weird fetishes.
welcome to
Yeah,
the
really.
Thailand trade parlor.
You know, I've heard of all the way through, but I've never seen it before in my life.
Pretty sure only a Siegwulfe could do it. Or any kind of
My
robot, I guess.
God.
Respectfully, Captain, you likely won't see it in person.
Heh.
Ha ha. I hope I don't have to see
She
that
did that
again
with her
ever.
eye.
Yeah.
No, you'll need to.
Yeah,
That's
see,
gonna stay with me
like-
for a long time.
Shoving her
Maybe
eye
you
back
should-
into its socket.
Maybe you should delete that, like, 2 minutes of your memory or something.
Delete this, please. Delete this thread.
Yeah, no, that's getting repressed, probably.
I love the idea of a fucking just like a dumb robot joke followed by delete this, and it does get deleted. All right, fair enough.
So, what
How
now?
about we figure out how to get the self-destruct to turn back on, and then
You want to finish this place the fuck off,
Was
I
that
think it
part
would
of
be
our contract?
no.
No.
but also fuck those guys.
They're all
I
dead.
feel like we've been fucked around, so
I kind of have a feeling that's a little easier said than done, getting that self-destruct back on.
well, there's no harm in trying.
Come on, you guys are smarter than a bunch of
we need to-
primitives.
I mean, you say that, but I haven't been able to find anywhere I can connect into. Well, actually, wait, there was that one security terminal.
Yeah.
So without having to change the map, Stray, am I able to, like, just make, like, a tech test or computer test to see if I can't rewire stuff up to see if I can't get that going again so it can explode behind us? I assume Siegwulfe is going to help.
Sure.
Wonderful. Okay. Skill check. Advantaged. Intelligence.
Before you blow it up, though, can we pull all data from it and see what the hell
We did.
their research and development? Oh, we did. Oh, well.
We pulled all the data we
Alright.
could get from it. We got the 3 lists, we got the security video. A lot of it was already black boxed and basically deleted and couldn't be restored at all. Okay.
Oh,
Let's not 20 that shit, son.
Yeah, and you restart the countdown timer. It's at 1, and you all die. No. So yeah, you are able to
You're too
reactivate.
talented at the self-destruct.
Yeah, exactly. Good game, guys. We got a good 7 sessions out of.
Hey, now.
Rest and poppers.
All right. So you want to restart the aborted self-destruct count?
Well, let's see how
But set
how much time is left.
it at a different time.
Make it so we can do
Yeah.
like a remote thing so we're out of in the blast range. Not have to worry about it at all.
With a natural 20, you guys won't have to run out. You can set your own.
Cool. I want to set it off when
I'm
we're
gonna wait by
in
the
orbit.
doorway. Gonna wait by the doorway so that I can still get a cool pose running out of the building, even though I was in no danger whatsoever.
Set it for 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Alternatively, you could set it for 69 minutes.
69 minutes seems like a good time.
Yeah, that's way
That
safer.
does sound nice.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let us get a good distance from Mars as well.
Get your ass to Mars.
Well, the time it will take us to get back, they will notice that, like, hey, that way that you drove hours ago, like, there was this massive detonation, and then you guys come back. How about you explain yourselves?
I don't know. We don't have to explain shit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know it. We found out it exploded after we left. Thank fuck we weren't in there.
We
Yeah.
will actually have to explain a lot of things if we are detained by the police.
It's why we can't set a remote detonation, so once we're in the air... Oh.
Yeah, 69 minutes is plenty. We're like literally outside the door.
Yeah.
Are we?
I'm not-
Okay.
The ship
Yeah,
is
no,
about
sorry.
100 feet from the entrance.
Yeah, we're not starting it right now. Like, we're just gonna wait till we get on the ship and up in the air, and then boom, start the countdown for it. Plenty of time to be away.
Now that assumes there's not something still in here that can abort the sequence once again.
I mean, if it does, then we land.
Yeah, if it does, it's not our problem.
We were only here to investigate anyway.
Exactly.
Well, it's not our problem for our employer. It could be a problem if the successful apotheosis has been recording everything and is upset that we've disposed of its failures.
What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do? Go to the nearest Mars port and then come after us?
That was more or less what I thought. Yeah, probably.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if a strange, I'm assuming machine like all these type things have been, turns up in town, I don't think it's gonna get a warm reception.
Well, no, but it did take out a Black Ops team of UGC that came in knowing what to expect, so I'm just saying there's a possibility that we might be leaving with something on our tail and possibly overwhelming the Mars base. But if
Well,
you can have that on your conscience, then we can remote detonate. Otherwise, I personally prefer to do things in person and would rather we detonate it here, haul our asses to the ship, or at least a minimum safe distance, and watch it blow up before we actually take off.
Okay.
All right.
I can set a remote. We can set one of these charges to go on, either remotely or on a time.
Have to push. Okay. Just, as I said, remote detonator once we're in the air. Just push the button and boom.
Sure.
Yeah. I guess we'll do that. Get back to the ship. Have us in the air. Press the button. Do base explode.
Base go boom. But it doesn't do what you would expect. While you were expecting something of like a Hollywood explosion, that just seems to be, you can see on your cameras, a puff of dust, and then it sinks into the ground.
The hill kind of sinks down.
Yes.
Well, the surface level collapsed anyway. Doesn't seem like it blew
Little
the holy
berry
hell
or
out of
anything.
whatever bunker might have been beneath it, but hopefully whatever's down there can't burrow out.
Couldn't find. Well, we didn't find anything.
It's buried under a couple of hecaton of mass, so
We didn't find anything true. We also didn't find any evidence of any of the armaments or flesh or anything like that, except for a skeleton, which they did not consume. So, not sure what happened
Well,
to
we
the
still
bodies or the gear.
we still have these skulls.
What about the femurs, the ribs? What about all the other bones?
Plasmid?
No, I mean we still have these robo skulls with their memory cores.
Jamina did take a few.
Why
Oh,
did
okay.
you take a few
Yeah.
of those things? They're disgusting.
So that we can access the memory cores.
Maybe they do. Maybe there is something recorded in them. It would be nice to see if there is
Yeah.
anything.
So
Speaking of
just
which,
push them onto push a skull onto Lyra's like, here. Fun.
Nope, no,
Try to figure it out.
No, I did it before. It's gross. It's not cool.
I'm sorry, Lyra, it likely isn't safe if I operate it. You're the only one who can.
It's gross. Fine. It's gross. It's up gross.
You can do it. I believe it.
No, it's gross.
Oh, it's gross. Apparently, it's too gross.
It's too gross for me.
You
No.
didn't do an advantage, remember?
Who's helping?
Who's helping?
Yeah.
I'm
Even if
not.
it
I
was-
can't.
It's an
I don't want,
electronics
don't want anything to do
electrons-
with this thing.
electronics check.
I was gonna give myself disadvantage for it because I did not fail on it before.
Yeah,
It's gross.
like I have engineering, but you know, I work on ships, not skulls.
Fine, let me try it on air. What's your name? Not Fenris.
Lyra.
Savin's characters.
Oh.
What's his name?
Siggy?
Sig. Yes, Sig. You got cables and electronic stuff there, so good as.
I have equipment you are welcome to borrow, but it is likely not in my best interest to interface with this.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
please
no,
don't,
not
don't, don't
interface,
fuck up,
just-
Papa.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay. Let's get another squishy here down. Fenris.
I'm not a fucking nerd. I don't know how to do that thing.
I think,
I'm an engineer.
Siduri, do you have electronics? Or
Sama.
is that Starship Systems?
I have Starship computers.
Ah. Well, you're on your own, Jamina.
Okay, engineer, and that's skills check. Is intelligence based or yes?
Hmm?
Yeah, it's intelligence.
Mm. 14.
With the 14, you're able to reveal a few flashes of memory, and what you see isn't incredibly helpful. But aside from that, no, 14 will not get you the information that you see.
Well,
Well, we tried.
let's work for later. Yeah, let's work for later. Well, if you could have done it, why didn't you help them? Jeez. Humble.
Anyway, do you wanna get in contact with that spook, see if we can't set up a meeting for payment or whatever?
Yeah, we'll have to talk to them. Talk to them about. Let's get out of system first.
All right. Where
No,
are
we're
you?
not going to Terran sightsee.
There's nothing to do on Earth. It's way expensive there.
Yeah, don't you know, like, bottles of water are, like, way too expensive there.
It's got the electrolytes that plants crave, though, I'll admit that.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you don't want to investigate the catgirl brothels on Musk Avenue?
I mean, I suppose we can do that shit on Mars.
Yeah, something, yeah.
Hmm.
I can be persuaded. I say from between Sigi's cleavage. Mm-hmm.
Wobble, 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 wobble.
Hey, isn't there like, Double D Studio down there making like Doom 69?
Delicious.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take a look around. Although there is this other job I remember in the system.
What, around here or back outside of the core?
In the system,
Huh.
there was another job. Some freighter captain forgot some of his cargo and had a bounty to bring it back to reacquire it and bring it.
Wow,
That
not very
job
good
is
captain, is he?
that job is no
Some-
longer available.
Darn it. Okay. All right. Never mind then.
Oh. All right. Yeah, I mean, I'm down for a quick siesta in Marstown.
Who got in contact with the mission rep for this one in the first place?
I did.
Well, I assume there's probably going to be some amount of downtime between sending out a request and getting a response back if they're keen on their secrecy, so you could send a cursory feeler out just to let them know that the mission has been accomplished and you gotta schedule a time for a transfer of information and money.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
get right on that.
Sounds good, and then we can make a quick little stop in Marstown.
Maybe in a couple of. Tell them to call back in a couple of days.
I'm sure they'd love that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll call them in a couple of days.
All right. Let me just. Yeah. Just gonna pull this up. Give me a second. File's taking forever. Doodle. And I believe that would be 17. 18, actually. Find your tokens. All right.
Oh.
You are beneath the what do?
Oh boy, that background.
Pretty.
It's kind of pixelated a lot.
What? It's
Not on my
pixelated
screen.
on my end.
No, that's just you.
It's
Let me
mad
read.
futury right now.
Yeah, hold on a second then.
Seems fine to me.
Yeah, it's just you. Don't worry.
There we go. Yeah, that's better now.
Tell you what. I wonder if there's some fun black market shit I can do here.
There's probably some fun white market shit and red. It's mostly red market shit that you should be after.
Fair.
I mean, I wonder if there's like special Martian outfits.
Yes, the red market. Go there. That's what.
Yeah.
Could be useful to have for streaming stuff.
I'm gonna go find a Mars VR lounge first, and I guess I'm gonna use the Shadow Net. I'm gonna log in with my favorite Shadow Net ID, Raw Dog.
All right. What are you hoping to accomplish?
I want to gather information, see if anyone knows any like weird shit the UGC has been up to in the area.
Sure thing. What kind of role? How would you like to go about this?
With my raw silver tongue and natural charisma.
Okay. This sounds like persuasion to me.
Rock on. Regular. Meep. Wow.
No.
Damn.
A 10 is so aggressively average that you basically get nothing back. Nothing negative, nothing positive.
Boo.
You wanna do your racial thing?
I mean, it doesn't hurt to try again with the knack for success. Yeah, I'll give it another guy. $16. There we go.
With the 16, you're able to gather some information. Apparently, one of the local UGC reps has been rumored to be going into Musktown at night and manning one of the glory hole booths.
I mean, that's fun, I guess. I guess I'll pay them a visit.
I love everyone going to the Catgirl brothel.
I mean, why wouldn't they? That's the winner's choice right there.
I mean,
What
Musk
they out there?
made good on his promise.
He did indeed.
I would. Yeah, but I still don't understand why people would go there. There's no guns.
Well, I mean, they're
Of course they do. They invented the Meowitzer here. You go to. I bet you could actually probably go to an old Martian war
Wait,
museum.
Are you telling me that the Martian cats there invented a Meowitzer and started a century, if not longer, counter-suit between the dog people? What was the name again?
The Howlitzer, yeah.
Yeah,
The Ausar.
with Howlitzer. Yeah, Ausar, that was the name. The Ausar Howlitzer.
They'd say they got on
They're
like
still
cats.
fighting.
Oh, there you go. That is a great picture for the Meowitzer right there.
all right.
Yeah, they're still fighting to this day.
All right. So, it seems as if at least 3 of you are going to the Catgirl brothel. It'll run you up, depending on how much you're willing to spend on, how high class of a Catgirl prostitute you want, and of course, what manner of various services you want to employ. Maybe an orgy. An orgy in a zero
Well-
grab room. See, it's more difficult than one would imagine.
Well, if you want the highest class of catgirl slot, you go up to level 9 lives.
Yeah, that's all.
Toss me some numbers here. How high are we talking? I gotta work with it about.
Hey,
I
you could make
mean-
a test and try and put the footage up somewhere for fun.
Could go anywhere from 10 credits to 1,500.
That's 9 lives at the top. So you see, divide that downwards. Get per category. Ha! If you want the low budget stuff, you can go to the roguish outpaw there. Yeah, about 1, 2.
One is just a hole cut in a fence for your dick. So, what do?
Well, we are coming close to payday. What kind of how good would that 20 credits give me of a cat girl? What am I looking at if I were to spend about that much?
I mean, a blowjob and a pinky and the stinky?
Yeah, you can go to a meowy hole.
Oh well. Don't think I'll be able to join in the fun this time. Just gonna have to enjoy the sights of them.
Lyra likes to watch.
I mean, I imagine
I mean,
they're
she'd
like,
prefer to join in, I'm sure.
yeah.
All right, Captain, what are you doing?
I am going to throw some money around, and I'm going to try and see if I can't convince someone to come along with me, to come to join my crew, join my.
You're trying the old dashing space captain with bimbifying cum maneuver?
That's right.
I mean, it's got a proven success rating, I'll give you that.
That comes like so good.
Okay. So, how much money are you throwing around to begin with?
You know what? I'll spend 100.
Alrighty. And that certainly sounds like persuasion to me. You're gonna try to convince the girl that you got folded under you to come along with.
Yeah. I can use. Oh wait! Don't touch that button. That button doesn't work. I almost hit the actual button on my character sheet. Boo.
She's afraid that she's a bit too tied down to this place to run off with a dashing adventurer such as yourself, pretty as you are.
Oh well.
What's that? 10 and 11s tonight. Mid-range, mid-range. And see, you're also here. What do you do?
Apparently, I'm going to go to the public use area and see if I can find a chick in a slutty uniform.
uh, well, from the description that Fenris can give you, it shouldn't take you too long to find this woman. However, she doesn't appear to, her picture on the front doesn't appear to have her in any sort of official uniform. form, more like slutty schoolgirl.
Delightful.
Indeed.
Uh,
So, what do?
I guess, I assume it costs some credits for playtime?
Yeah, about 15 credits for 5 minutes.
Hold on 1 second. For 5 minutes, you said? Alright, I will drop 180 credits on her for an hour.
Okay. So, you are going to give this little half Kuiten a piece of you for an amount of time.
Yes.
Not doing that math in my head.
It's an hour.
An hour. Oh boy. So, are you just smashing your puss up against that, or are you just whipping out the cyber?
Well, I guess what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna squeeze out some Galoshians and let them recharge on her.
Ass to ass.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my.
No, yeah, you're right. Ass to ass, then load her down with Galoshians so she can't go
There
anywhere.
there you go. Exactly.
And then I can question her.
Here's why I'm afraid to ever touch butts with you.
Ha!
Don't worry, it's delightful.
You'll
If-
never be able to quit.
If I fuck Siggy, could the Galoshians get addicted to me?
No, we've established that.
That's
They can
okay.
create a cocktail of your aphrodisiac, though.
Okay.
I believe that's
But also,
the
it is
method by
great
which...
because you get to fuck a fantastically crafted vagina at the same time as getting sucked off by a Google.
That sounds
by
pretty great.
4 Goo Girls.
Yeah, exactly. It's an orgy that you can't even see.
How do they-
It's the stealth orgy.
How do they coordinate that? I wonder.
Oh, there's just one
Do they
hive
take
mind in
turns?
there.
Oh, okay.
fine.
I see.
You plow Siggy, but then the Goo Girls plow you.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm gonna have to try that sometime soon.
But yeah, so while we're doing the deed here, I'm gonna try and coax out some information from this lady about their Mars facility that just had an accident.
Sure thing.
So,
She doesn't know anything.
Ow.
This is just a government official with a very, very kinky side.
Well,
That and government pays what it used to be, you know?
I just gave her 180 credits. What the fuck else does she want? Alright, well, in that case, I guess I'll just try and blow her mind with the sex robot and 4 Goo Girls assault.
In before you roll so well that you mind breaker, now you have to bring it with you.
I mean,
Oops.
okay.
That is an option. Let's see if that option happens.
You roll a 20. She rolls a 1.
Can I get advantage from my Goo Girls?
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, it's fucking good.
Close.
All right. Yeah, you do blow her mind, but I mean, at the end, she does still have one. Do you use the ammo sluts to pump her full of that goop that they've been genetically modified?
What does that do again? Just fill them with lust, or are we talking about like the captain's special brew?
I mean, I'm not sure if the captain has done that to them yet.
Okay, so
However,
just
there is the orange lust.
right. Okay, so just the lust draft. I mean, that's up to the Goo Girls. I have no control over this.
I have been
Unless-
helping. I have been helping them break the late in our holding cell.
Unless they're told to, they're not going to.
Okay.
And that's a hellhound you have.
The Hellhound, yeah.
Probably for the
but
best I
yeah.
don't do it. Yeah.
I didn't really want a Mindbreaker, but with an over 20, I would like to get her number for future contacts.
Sure thing. Normally, she doesn't do such for any of her random customers, but a VI who, because a VI who runs around with a bunch, being controlled by a bunch of goo girls sounds amazing. Because that's what you are, right?
Yeah, totally.
I'm surprised that she even remembers her number after all that.
Now you just write it on her ass with permanent marker.
Excellent.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
I give her my number and permanent marker. There you go.
Yeah, nice.
Just cancel it on their ass.
Yeah.
It turns out that you write your number on a slut in cursive.
No, I just it's just a Galoshan slime trail on her. There you go.
Hmm.
Alright, well, I guess that's me done then.
Okay. Siduri, what are you doing?
I'd like to find a dive bar, get a powerful drink, and probably get into a brawl.
Do you want to incentivize a brawl?
Have I ever mentioned how much I
I'm
love
gonna
your
look for
style?
someone who's looking for a fight and oblige them.
And then egg 'em on. Nice.
These words will always start a fight. Roll for initiative.
Oh my god, there's actually a cocktail called the Elon Musk. Amazing. So yeah, you can, drink a few Elon Musks and get into a brawl. Would you like to roll to see how well you...
Sure.
No, okay. Roll me unarmed, and I will roll an opposing unarmed.
Is that just a strength check or?
I believe the unarmed attacks are strength plus d20 plus strength plus prof, right, Savin?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it strength or dex?
Oh my god.
You kill a man
Wow,
by accident.
somebody just got fucking right.
I think you just want a wife.
Well, you put that person's soul in a wall,
Don't worry.
through a blast wall.
There's no words I could do to describe this, so I'm going to use the immortal GIF. You lay into this guy, and he drops like a sack of potatoes. He looked like a big burly dude too. Well done.
Was it anticlimactic? It
Yeah.
only makes me feel a little bit better about not getting to the bottom of what the fuck was going on with that thing.
We call that a one punch and down.
Alright, well, I'm gonna put my tab on him and then leave that bar and, I guess, wander the streets. If I notice any overtly illegal things going on, like shady drug deals or anything like that, I'm just going to step in and fuck some shit up. Not going
By
to-
doubling down on the drug deal, right?
No. Bounty Hunter, those days are behind me. If I notice something that's obviously well above my capacity to deal with, I'm going to leave it be because I'm not getting paid for this. But basically, I'm just going to find people in need of a beating and dispense a beating.
So what you're saying is you're not going to jump the Black Void.
No, not till someone pays me.
All right. And last but not least, Jamina, what do?
John Square.
Sure thing. You can find this city is mostly known for pleasure nowadays, but there are some weapon shops. where
John's
you
are my
can-
pleasure.
There are fancy gun range.
That does sound
Oh.
like the kind of Mars Vegas-y type thing that there would be.
Yeah, that since it's close to Earth, doesn't it have like authentic Terra historical weaponry, shit like that? Display items only.
I mean, there is like a weapons museum that you can see, and because this is Mars, Las Vegas, there is a place where you can go and rent guns to shoot.
Okay.
See, they totally have like one of the original M80s from the first war on Mars.
That still works.
Sure.
Those things are fucking indestructible.
All right, that'll run you up. It depends on what weapons you want to try out as well. Do you want to try out like the guns that literally would cost you, 15,000 credits if you were to do it yourself?
Take that again?
There are guns that you can rent to shoot that if you were to try to buy it yourself, it'd be like 15,000 credits. But you can rent to shoot them.
Yeah, I'd rather rent to shoot.
Alrighty. That'll be I'll probably run you at the end of the day around 175 credits for a few hours of their time.
Very well.
All right. So, what are you guys going to do with the rest of your day? Are you guys going to get like a hotel, or are you guys just gonna get back to the ship?
I'm gonna see about getting some
Get straight.
like native, no, not native. Like, do they have any like fancy costumes to pick up and then go back to the ship?
Sure. Most of the stuff you can find elsewhere. This is Mars after all. However, there is a suit of clothing known as an Armstrong jumpsuit. This particular jumpsuit leaves both the chest, the crotch, and the butt completely bare.
I will drool a bit. How much is it?
Let's find out. Because this is actually an item in the game, so I need to look it up.
Oh, cool. I'll bring some authentic Martian cuisine from Neko Taco.
All right, I'll put it in.
Not to be mixed up with the brothel Taco Neko.
This is what it looks like. I put it in the ass chat. And let's see. 380 credits.
Ah, damn. Damn. Do they take requests and orders for them?
I mean, sure.
I'd like to get the number so that I can order one when I have the proper amount of credits to buy it.
Okay. So you can get the store's number. This is the Armstrong is not just sexy, however, but it is also functional. adding a small amount to your shields, and adding a +1 to any attack that you make for teasing someone into the ground.
Coming back for that, baby. Yeah.
I bet you'll come back.
Yeah, Mama wants it.
Baby, come back.
Yeah, well, my baby back. Look, if you want my comeback, you'll have to scrape it off of your mother's teeth.
So, what do?
I don't know that I have any explicit needs. I don't even know what I'm saving my money for.
I mean,
guess I'm after an even bigger shield myself.
you're relieving your explicit needs on Real right now.
That's a very fair point. I'm going to teach tricks. I'm going to work from the ground up.
Ah, so you're gonna start with rollover?
Oh, yeah.
Just as long as you have a treat as a reward in the end. Positive reinforcement, you know.
It's true. It's important. I call it prostrate enforcement, though. It's different.
Oops, I forgot I wasn't Real again. I didn't know I had clicked away. Oh, right, I refreshed because the thing froze. See, what are you doing? It's the end of the day.
I guess I'm going back to the ship and recharging. Did the thing I came here for.
You did it. You're the hero. You aren't entirely certain why it's so pleasurable to charge up, but, it's a very orgasmic experience for you.
Oh god, yeah.
Whoever programmed you wasn't a dick.
Yeah, whoever did that.
Hi,
Yeah,
yes.
right?
It was really good.
Captain, it's the nighttime. What do?
I guess I'm gonna go back. You know what? I guess I'll retire back to the. And let's see. Who else went back to the ship?
Fenris is on the ship right now. I assume that she reclosed when she realizes that people are coming back. Correct?
Do I see that Fenris is busy when I get back?
Aye. How would you ever know that I was having myself a little old strut around? I was scoring what we like to call in the business naked time.
How would the captain of the ship that has security cameras ever know?
Come on, the pilot is not that dumb. I know how to avoid them. Or turn them off. You could tell maybe that the cameras have been off for like half a day.
Couple hours, yeah.
You
Well,
just
what I
point-
mean is, are you busy? Like when you get back, when I get back to the ship, are you busy with?
Let's leave it to fate. Nah, I got finished up and I'm like halfway redressed, so it's bodysuit's like partly zipped up. I haven't bothered doing it up the whole way.
All right, and the captain's probably going to is this an and like throw you over her shoulder.
Meep.
Hope you don't mind, but I got a bit more attention to,
Oh no, how will I ever survive?
Let's see. Do I take you back to my room or do I take you to your room?
You do her right in the pilot seat.
My room's like a bit messy right now.
Well, let's make it messier.
Uh-oh. Yep, sure thing. Let's just see how that go?
How does that go?
Vital strike.
Oh, right.
Vital strike.
Critical hit.
Why do I keep rolling 11?
I don't know.
I mean, Fenris could roll worse than you.
I mean, I guess.
Or I could fucking
Fuck.
You do
destroy
not.
you. Or I could destroy you.
Yeah. Looks like someone was a bit pent up.
You hear like thumping.
She do a heckin' power bottom.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Sue, since you got a 25, you do have the power to aim your captain's
Do you want
bindle
it
spoon
inside?
somewhere else. You take it
I'm-
inside and then try to roll against it, or
I'm going to get you in your own face with it. Hell yeah. Come on, you
That's
can't.
okay.
It's the crit. That's how that goes.
I'm going to pout, but then I'm going to smirk. And I'm going to just, I'm just going to rub my face.
it's good for your skin.
It's just face rubbing. Oh no.
Better change your sheets, or you could just sleep with it and smell it all night.
Fucking god damn it.
Hoisted by my own petard.
Shit.
Ha You love it.
Yeah, alright. Fine, I sleep in it.
Good. Yes, you're joining me in the club. Yes.
I failed this time, but I still won at sex, which is
Wow,
like,
Fenris is
I
going
can
to
rest
sleep
on my
with her.
laurels this occasion.
Next time, Gadget.
It's a good way to rest on it.
Fenris is going to sleep in her room, though. If you want, you can spend the rest of the Lyra.
Hmm?
Since Fenris is going to sleep in her room, you could spend the rest of the night with me if you are so.
Yeah, sure. Can't say no to that. You know how I am with it.
Beta, give me a tongue bath. I wish to be luxurious.
Certainly been a little bit since I've gotten a dose. Getting a little bit jittery from it.
You poor baby. Come here. I'll make that headache go away.
Jumps right into your arms.
Yay! And I think we already went over Savin, currently experiencing the long, pleasurable orgasm that is powering her. Siduri, night has fallen. What do?
Well, I've had my fill of drinking and fighting, so I guess I'll head back to the ship and use the comms in my room to place a call through the shadow net and call one of my contacts back on McGrath, the Vulkrim home planet, see if they've had any news of my little brother.
Okay. Let us do a data fate. 1d8, please. No. Your contact is sorry to say that the particular trail he was following has run cold.
But I will shut that down, smash my fist into the wall, get my swoop bike out of the hall, and then just ride for the entire night in the streets of the city.
Okay. And finally, Jamina. Night has fallen. What?
Well, I got some Neko Taco here on the ship. Eat that, go to bed.
All right. So you're doing some happy noms.
Yeah,
All right. Sounds
I
good.
got the mega Meowrito version there with everything, all the Meow mix.
Ah, excellent.
I love if they're if it really is actually just cat food is their their speciality. You're like, man, these chunks of meat, they're so real. It's just like grade F gritty kitty food.
Delicious.
It's a lot of meats, creams, meats, creams. It's a lot of like that, and a little bit of salads somewhere. It's supposed to be there. But hey,
Also-
carrots.
Also referred to as a meat tornado.
No, that's literally just a spiral of meat. A literal spiral of meat. That's the
That
meat
one was-
tornado. This is the meow mix. Because there's like 6, 7 types of creams in this.
All right. So, with that done, I do believe that this day will close out and we will dawn on the next morning. Are you guys going to be staying here for a period of time at all? Are you going to be taking downtime here?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
No,
I think
Need to
after the
get our
day,
money.
we should probably get the money.
Yep, I'm fine with progress instead.
All right. So, it will take another half of a day, but you receive yet another ping from a text only channel.
Oh boy. What's it say?
You open up the chat box and it simply says Captain, period.
Well, that's delightfully vague. I'll just type it. I'll type in Agent M.
What did you find on Mars? Hello?
I found out.
Oh.
I found out that someone was lying.
No need to be coy, Captain.
You said you couldn't send anyone in there. You lied to me.
I did nothing of the sort.
I will attach a copy of the video file showing one of the people out in the building getting gunned down by what is quite obviously some kind of Black Ops commando.
Then it is as we feared, Captain. It seems as if there is someone within our own organization that has been one step ahead of us. Unfortunate, but I needed to confirm. And with the arrival of 6 unaligned mercenaries who are very heavily well equipped, poking around in their ruins, then that certainly means that they will have sat up and taken notice. After all, if it's just the UGC after them, they will be able to use political leverage. But if they think perhaps the corpos have gotten in on this, well,
So you're saying that there's a third party?
the existence of a Black Ops team that has gone into this facility without my direct knowledge or that of my superiors means that yes, it appears that we have a third agent at work here.
Well, whoever it was, they hit the place 3 days before we.
We were not even wholly aware of the existence of this place until seismic tremors were reported.
Someone had attempted to start the self-destruct. It was stopped.
Which, judging by the readings that I have gotten and the fact that you are not been turned into chunky rain, that you restarted that.
Yeah.
Now then, Captain, what did you find there?
Mm, we found what was left of a cult. Some people obsessed with transhumanism.
Tell me,
We
did
so,
any of the symbols look like this? And she will send you a symbol, and it is a circle with 3 circles on the inside, all interconnected with spokes.
yeah, that was that. That was on the door.
Gravely unfortunate. I've been seeing this symbol pop up more and more recently, and it has definite markers. Are you familiar with bioengineering, Captain?
Yeah, people do that. Corporations do that shit all the time. Make drugs and mods out of them. It's just
One
science. It's just a form of science, right?
One thing about genetic engineers is that when you reach a certain level of skill, many become unbearably smug and thus encode their own symbols into different types of, well, bioengineered weapons, transformatives, and the like. In fact, you could find, after you took a Tamani core, uh, transformative, for example, if you were to look at the building strains, there will be a bit of junk left over forming the Tamani core loco. It appears as if this symbol has come up before, but whenever this symbol has come up within anything bioengineered, it has led to grave results. Weapons, Captain.
Some bioweapons.
Various plagues and the sort. I will attempt to keep you informed as much as I can, Captain. Much of this is classified at the very least, but you have earned your reward. It is not the princely sum that I gave you once before, but I
How
think.
I'll come. How about I send you some samples and you can increase that payout?
Oh, the payout that I am offering as a bonus will is far more valuable than simple credits, I assure you. At least to one member of your crew.
Yes, you were vague about that bit of information. I would like to know what.
Credits and data package transferred, Captain. Have a good day. And Agent M logs off.
Fuck sakes. I hate that.
Spook just randomly log out again?
God damn it. I think they get off on it.
Probably.
Now you know what it
Just
feels like
yells
to
from
be
down the-
Commissioner Gordon.
Just yells down the hall, "Hey, anybody want some meow mix? I still have about 6 pounds of it."
No,
What's
No,
we're
that?
good.
I'm fine. I'm gonna order pizza.
What's
pizza.
now?
Order me one too. I'll toss you the credits for it.
Sure.
Kina, what were you whispering?
What's meow mix?
Oh, it's effectively Cat Girl Taco Bell, but it's just meats and various types of creams, a little bit of salads and everything. It's just in a massive, massive meowrito. So it's just
Yeah, sure.
meat, and creams.
Sounds nice.
So, would you like to order your pizza from I Can Has Pizza, where they assure you that all of the cheese has been 100% produced by local treated cat girls?
That sounds like a luxury item right there.
Okay, sure.
Well, I mean, I have to ask. We have to ask. Are they free-range treated cat girls? Gotta be humane about that.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, that's the yeah.
No, you got it hold wrong. It has to be humane.
Oh, yeah. You know what? You're right.
God damn it. I can like feel DCL's aneurysm from here.
I can hear the ringing on the wind.
You hit him with a 1-2 punch like that, and then he puts on his noise canceling headphones and doesn't talk to you for half an hour. I've done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just a visual assault on his will to live.
The face he makes is just as great as you'd imagine it too.
Indeed, a total visual meow soul.
So anyway, how much credits and what's the information we got from this?
Yeah. What's this mysterious payout?
So you're going to get a sum of 2,300 credits, and you are going to receive a data packet. And when you download it, it takes over your computers and blows you up. You got spookumed.
I fucking knew it.
Okay. 328 and a half.
That half credit is important.
People have died for that half credit.
Many botons.
Let's see. Cargo hold. Let's see. Ship accounts.
I could buy that suit, but it put me basically destitute.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to wear the suit in any place where nudity is restricted, unless, of course, you just put on cute bra and panties.
I'm gonna hold off on getting the suit for now. I don't want to end up with just 8 credits.
No, it's fine. You just suck your alpha's cock for more. Can I please have cheeseburger?
Nah, I think I'm good for now.
You don't need to eat.
Aw.
You got jizz.
Look, okay, the liquid diet served well sometimes.
Look, I mean, if you really want, if you want to go down that route, I'm gonna have to get some bigger
You need supplements.
some bigger equipment here, so I can store.
I've heard Nuki Nuts
No,
does
no.
wonders for that.
Just go back
You don't
back to
need
Tavros,
bigger.
buy Nuki nut butter. Done and done.
You don't need bigger. You need more productive.
Yeah, I've heard Nuki
Better
Nuts
production.
butter does basically that. It's wonderful, apparently.
Yeah, but I'm not too fond of the side effect, the other effect of it.
Well, where it constantly produces, or am I thinking of something different?
You don't want bean bags when you consume jizz.
No. You start putting on some slick shades, wear your caps back, some half shorts, and start skating around. Because y'all did it all for the Nookie. Come on, the Nookie. Come on.
If you're worried about
That was a
if-
painful stretch, but well played to you.
I mean, if you're worried about them getting too big, I mean, don't worry about that. I can always take them down a size.
You could always ask a Sliverin to bite you in the nuts.
That sounds painful.
It's not in the game.
Indeed.
That's some Crocodile Dundee type shit right there. All right, my balls have gotten too big, but luckily you could survive in the wild, so long as you get a snake to bite you on the nuts.
That's what that race does.
Oh no. Can we start a continuation on that? The very rare side effect is that your dick stops working, so you become a limp biscuit.
Eek.
So what's that information? Wait, we bricked our ship, didn't it?
No.
No, I couldn't think it really did.
Is this information like have a name on it? Like, is it like an ad, like one of the crew members?
Last sightings of Siduri's brother, probably.
Mm,
Maybe.
All right. So you're going to open up the data, and it will say on it Project Omega. When you open up the file, you find only two. One, a profile of a distant planetoid, and two, oh, excuse me, I have the hiccups. And two, you find a strand of bioengineered, like a protein molecule. Anyways, it's appears to be viral, in fact, and on it you can very clearly see the symbol described before: a circle with 3 circles in the center, all interconnected by spokes. It is attached to what appears to be a type of with that at first glance, it looks to be like a bioweapon. You've seen stuff like this before, but it appears to be very
Oh.
tailor-made.
Are we
And
looking at the genophage
file-
here?
And this file is very, very old.
Is that some kind of biogenetic rewriting virus?
Could be. You'd probably have to make a science roll for it.
Science, you say? Am I an expert in science? I do believe I am, but let me check. I'm not an expert, but I can make a shot at it. Science. What do I science from it?
Science! Well, apparently this can be... This is the building block for something greater, correct? Like, you could use this to... if you were to seed this in perhaps the local water supply, you could, with a little bit of additives make everyone who drinks the water incredibly busty, or cause them all to become one gender or the other. However, this is only the basic building block. This could be modified to be used against a variety of races with the necessary amount of engineering skill. You've seen these kind of things before. They're heavily regulated and mostly banned across all of UGC space. But this is, of course, transformatives do the same basic thing. You want to take you want bigger boobs, you go and get Titty Blossom. But this was engineered to be incredibly virulent, and
So
when you use
it's
the
like
more
it's a virus.
exactly.
It's a TF that can be programmed. It's a template for a TF that can be programmed, but it can be put into. But it acts like a sickness and a virus that spreads naturally instead of just being a drug.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold all thoughts. Just hold all thoughts. You mean it just rushes over and just barrels into Siduri's room?
What?
Yep. Grabs, starts dragging up. Come. You need this.
Siduri just does the limp noodle, so she's like twice as heavy as she was before.
Don't worry, just throw it up on the back and on my back and just drape her over. Come on, mother. Don't.
So
This better be good and also alcoholic.
So what's the planet with it? Can I find that out real quick?
This appears to simply be an image of a dwarf planet, and in the corner, the what's it called? The coordinates for a warp gate.
Okay, I should be more point. Is that planet Siduri's home planet?
No.
Okay.
This appears to be a planetoid, a dwarf planet. It's Pluto! No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Just folks. Well, this is not alcoholic, but apparently it's weaponized virulent transmutative.
Sorry, I was up all night.
Our contact gave us a bonus in the form of a data pack containing information about a bioengineered virus that can be tailored to have various effects on a population.
It can make a male female. It can make a female male.
I'll raise a finger, take the flask from Fenris, unscrew the top, start chugging. I'll hand the flask back when it's empty. Then I will lower my finger. The fuck you say?
Take a look.
Yeah, like I said, I can fully change over species on a massive scale from one sex to the other.
I'll start flipping through it, taking a look. Aha. My stinger gets higher and higher and starts vibrating. Those motherfuckers. They said, okay. Yeah, that's fun.
I'm
Alright.
just gonna take a step back here. Yeah.
So, I don't suppose M told you anything that might hint at who they actually are, did they?
Well, no, but
No.
they did send a planetoid coordinate with it.
Oh, we'll get to that. I'm more concerned about M and her f***ing employers because, feel like they need another asshole. I'm just the person to tear it for them.
Yeah. Takes another step back.
this isn't exactly what you find in your blood, Siduri. The circle with the circles inside and the spokes interconnecting them aren't in any blood samples of any Vulkrim you know, of any Vulkrim in alive right now. However, this appears to be most likely an example of what floats in your blood right now.
Yeah, I'm not concerned about the that they discovered the origin of this at the moment. It's more that they knew about this kind of shit, and they had it, and if this is the precursor to what was eventually used, they didn't destroy this shit, they kept it around. And that means someone got a hold of it, or someone sold it. And so, in my book, that means the UGC are just as culpable as the crazy asshole that made the disease to begin with. So, yeah. I'm glad that I'm not with them at the moment, because I might do something that would involve dishonorable and being discharged and possibly court-martialed.
Not gonna lie, I feel like you probably still want to do that.
I do, but I'm at a loss for who to do it to, because we don't know who M is just yet.
Not yet.
Well, the usual, they have, like massive banks of basic infections or infectious diseases. Like they have like those samples frozen down, or like if they have made anything, the base sample of it. Like I still think they have like, what is that? Cattle pox, or what is it, the beef pox for that went to New Texas.
The treatment?
We still have like, no, the one before that. That is
Chicken pox,
It was the
guys.
disease version.
Afraid I don't.
Oh, chicken.
Yeah, it's the chicken pox version for, New Texans, but cow pox.
Hmm.
Yeah, so they keep like samples of those around, frozen down.
Well, Captain, if this M is going to be contacting you, I guess I'm going to be with your crew for a little while longer here until we get some mention of who or what they are. But
Maybe
in
we'll
the
find a
meantime,
clue.
let's see if we can't upgrade that comms deck of yours. See if we can't backtrace who it is that's sending these messages out.
You want to try and hack them next time they communicate with us?
That'd be the idea.
Well, I suppose we could upgrade. There is some. Well, this experimental ship was designed. Seems to have been designed for some advanced computer. Have some room for some quantum computers in it.
Well, you give me the price tag, and I'll finance it as best I can here, because I'm in need of a good rampage, and I need a good stepping stone.
Feel the planetoid might be a stepping stone, maybe.
Yeah, it did come with a clue, a planet, and a gate at.
Well, anybody else got a task at hand, or
I have no
we're going to
present
head
desire.
over
I'm
and
interested
start
in seeing the
cracking
shit.
some skulls?
We
That
don't
sounds
have any
fine.
pending jobs.
Well, if this is tied to that, make sure everyone's got some updated biofilters and everything, just to be on the safe side.
That's true. I wonder if there's anything in the market of like anti-mutagenics that we can take before we head out.
Yeah, we should probably look that up. I'm quite fond of how I am.
How much would you say that would run us, Stray, if we went to basically like the doctors and went, well, we're going to some outer core worlds where we're afraid of random mutations. Can you give us stuff? Because we don't have super nano machines in our blood like certain Corwood adventurers might.
So effectively immune boosters and resistance upgrades.
So
Yeah.
you're gonna go to the VCO unit and ask for a shot in the booty.
Yeah, it's probably like an immuno booster or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta get all my shots up to date. I don't want to get space measles. Did you know that they say that Vico vaccinations will make you dumb?
Is that a
It's
thing?
weird. It's a weird thing that people still believe. Can you believe it? Just because like 6 in every 10 of them become bimbos, it's not the Vico's fault.
Totally not the Vico's
6
fault.
out of 10 sounds like a lot.
Yeah, I know, but that's just because lots of people go to the Outer Rim and then become bimbos.
Yeah, really. I mean, really.
Hmm.
I've heard a lot of them just got to Outer Rim and then go to Vico units after it. Like they expected
There's a famous ultra porn model. They're not even a scientist, but they say that they have all the scientific proof they know to announce that Vico's turned them gay.
Oh,
Speaking
yeah,
of a VCO turning you gay, it's about 40 credits, and then the VCO instructs you to turn around, drop your pants, and prepare yourself for injection.
All right.
Okay.
Good old suppository.
Pump it right in there. Should be real
Well,
easy.
Well, you say that, and that's probably what you're expecting. But then the VCO's hands find themselves on your shoulders, pushing you down into the bed, and she slips inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, this is real easy, yeah.
She will inform you as she's administering the medicine that 69% of the pollers voted in favor of this rather than standard suppository.
I can see why.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
All right. And several messy minutes
Oh.
later, we will pat you on the booty and then send you out with a cheery way. Thank you for choosing the Martian VCO unit medical bay.
Thanks.
Ah,
What was
that
that?
was fun.
40 credits?
Yep.
Cool.
And that'll basically just say, like, we can't get random DFs out here.
Yeah, you're not going to get SSTDs.
I'm
Cool.
down with that.
Yeah, no, I'm down with that. I'm glad they put that option for I do it. Much more fun.
They let you choose too, you know, like getting a breast.
Yeah.
The shipping out is just enough to refit it with a quantum computer.
Yeah, we can accommodate one upgrade.
Ooh. Mama likes the sound of a quantum computer.
That
How
would
much
probably
more?
boost
So
our
we don't
nerd's
just-
hackermancy. How
It
long would it
would.
take to get
Yeah.
it?
A week. It would take a week to refit the ship with it. It provides a +2 systems defense, and all computer tests using the ship are get a plus.
What do you think, Siduri? Can you hang in there for a week while we get a really good hacker machine?
This
They're 2,500 credits apiece.
yeah, I guess we can wait for a week if that's the fastest we can get it done.
Don't want
It
to
is
rush
a
your job.
substantial upgrade. Although it's not like increasing an actual, like adding extra facilities. That takes a much longer time.
It will drastically speed up our calculations when we have to do stuff on the ship's computer.
It'll also harden us against external.
Oh yeah, you ever try work with a quantum algorithm? Not fun.
You know what? That's also probably pretty good considering that a bunch of these like transhumanists are part of a robot apocalypse. Having
Oh,
stronger systems defense is probably a good move.
Oh yeah, that too.
There's a room for another one too in there if we get around.
One at a time. One at a time.
A big titty red dragon girl turns up to put our computer stuff in, obviously.
Like, let me tell you, back when I was doing my training, trying to pair up two quantum computers, not fun. You have to do a little bit of like that whole entire cat box thing. When you're looking at it, it does exist and then doesn't when you don't.
Wait, I'm sorry, I can't get these. I can't get these to work in context with each other because one of them doesn't believe in the other.
Exactly. It's real difficult.
Not quite the same concept of quantum computing, but fair enough. I'm sorry, but our computation isn't observable, isn't quite how that works.
No, it's the fact that they try to observe each other, but they constantly shift their state, so they get caught in a loop
Yeah, exactly.
because their state changes when they look, which changes the state of the other one when it looks. So the original one never looked. So round and round they go.
Real difficult to pair them up, really. It was
Just
like
need USB 3.
it's like a final project for like one of those courses, really.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is you guys are getting a quantum computationer.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's what
we're
it sounds
gonna
like.
go. We're gonna get a refit, and I'm going to spend all of the ship account money.
Yep. If worse comes to worse, I've been saving my cash for at least a little bit so I can float us if we get in the shit.
Yeah, I'm back to saving stuff for now.
Okay. So, you guys got a week while your ship's being retrofitted. What do?
It sounds like it's time for me to make more money off of streaming.
I don't know if there's anything actually like constructive I can do. One can fuck around in space only so long without actually like accomplishing something.
Indeed. I'm going to try. I guess I will see if I can get my hands on some Suma.
Rub it in for you if you get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep
Sounds
Siggy
good.
company because I don't want to get all lonesome.
Oh, that's very nice.
You're welcome.
How many strippers do you guys take back to the ship?
It's up to Siggy.
I
Up
mean,
to whatever happens. I'm there to drink and chow.
yeah, Siggy never approaches anybody. She just sits there and watches people keep coming up to her. So she is content to keep this cycle going.
I mean, given that you're a sex android with now massive tits, you got them double goos going on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll just chill out and give Siggy head pats and drink and look at strippers too. Then if anything happens, then hooray.
Captain, are you just gonna... well, I guess this is a good time. Let's make a series of tests to finish breaking in your Hellhound, shall we?
Oh, sure. We got a week.
So, this is probably anything with opposing willpower. So opposing wisdom, I believe. She has. What are you up to? Character sheet. Ooh, okay. Not good. So I assume you're going to use the goose as well, and not just use, so you can have advantage on this.
Sure. What do you want me to roll? You want me to roll like
Uh, this would
athletics? Roll just raw charisma or strength or something?
be.
Persuasion, intimidation.
Well, you could, yeah, I suppose you could use a persuasion if you wanted to. You could also try to just raw dog overpower her will with your.
So that would just be raw charisma.
Mhm.
Hmm. Is it just gonna be one?
We'll make 7.
7.
Yeah, we'll see how far she can go. She might break sooner. So do a
Okay.
test.
Let's go with. And do I want it to be just a raw test or? Eh, yeah. Okay. Let's just do just raw charisma.
Status quo. Second one.
Is my dice broken or something? Because I just rolled. Every roll I've made is an 11 or a 12.
You've just been very unlucky.
I'm consistently unlucky, it seems. 4 dice rolls and 3 of them are 11s. Okay, well, she lost.
All right. Let's try again.
Oh, wait.
She jumps
I'm not.
forward.
Oh, wait. The second one I wasn't rolling an advantage on. Oh, whatever.
She failed anyway. Okay.
Get fucked.
So with a natural 1 against a natural 20, Rion is now yours.
Nice.
With this, she is no longer a gibbering, useless cum dump. She can provide advantage to any gunnery tests made on the Argonaut to anyone who needs it. And in combat, if you guys are ever boarded, she will defend her home and her alpha.
Nice.
She currently, let me just, I didn't really fill out her page. I just kind of memorize. So let me just kind of,
Another to the harem.
and let me add this to her character sheet for her. I'm just going to put it in features and traits, and then class. And then edit, and then in player's journals, Kinathis can be controlled and edited by Kinathis.
Cool.
Let me put it right underneath the captain up
Oh
here.
boy, another broken character sheet.
Yep. And if you want to look at the main page, you can now see how many hit points you
No, I can't.
should be.
There it is.
Try now.
Well, slightly more than me. I think I'm going to get rid of that head, that broken head, and give her that.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Good choice.
You have now broken the Hellhound into a loving shipwife.
Oh yeah, she needs to get a tattoo.
Does she need to get a tattoo? Is that one of the
She's-
things we're going to be spending our downtime on?
That's
she
right.
needs to get a tattoo, yeah. Right on the cheek.
That's right. Got to make sure.
She is more than excited about the prospect.
Oh, such a good girl.
All right. And what would you like her to wear about the ship? A uniform?
Obviously.
She's already had a uniform picked out. I grabbed her one of those. She
Oh,
just,
okay.
hasn't had a chance to wear clothing until now.
Yeah, now she gets to wear the bodysuit like the rest of us.
Yeah, I did, in fact, last time already buy her and the suit.
You did? Oh, that's very good.
Yep.
She will insist on, unless her alpha says otherwise, of course, will insist on having the the zipper plunging.
I can approve of this.
As far as she can do it without popping out.
I'll give her a good slap on the ass and give her a warm welcome to the harem.
Very excited to be a part of it. All right, so go ahead and add to her character sheet and wherever what kind of like tattoos and stuff you did. And if you give her back her gun, that's her attack and her damage.
Now that she can be trusted, yeah, sure. She can get equipped again.
Oakley dokily. Now, because she has been a good dog, are you going to get her a collar so in case she gets lost, people can?
Oh, you know what? I mean, yeah, that sounds like.
Collars. You should make that part of like the mandatory thing next time.
If lost, please return to the Argonaut.
Yes, property of Philia, last name.
Philia asshole with seed.
You should totally make those mandatory for the rest of us now. I like the addition of it.
Oh yeah, you want to call?
I mean, I wouldn't say no to it. Something to tug on.
Oh, such a dirty girl. Well, we've got a week to kill, so.
Okay, so she gets all tatted up. A week passes. You guys are gonna need to pick up another fuel rod.
Wow, you didn't go anywhere.
It just says passage of time on the sheet, unless Savin wants to say otherwise. Hey, Savin. Should a fuel rod be spent even if the ship isn't going anywhere?
No, if it's just like sitting in dry dock, it's just on batteries.
All right, fair enough. So we'll round all this up. Downtime over, unless there's anything some people wanted to do on Tavros.
I mean,
I
I,
would-
feel I should make a extra streaming roll for how well the week went.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and do that.
I'll assist.
Okay. Let's see here. Where's my skill checker? There it is.
Suppy Bun-Ausar dominated by Busty and
Oh wait, nope, that's not intelligence. That is charisma. About to click the wrong thing. Nah, it's all right. It's not the greatest.
you perform as decently as usual. Did you make sure you rolled with advantage? Yes, you did. You dropped a look at that, a 6 and a 9. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Proper numbers for this. Not the best numbers, but proper numbers.
Maybe you should invest in giving Sieg's vibrate function.
Maybe in the future.
All right. So, at the end of the week, the Red Dragon Lady is done installing your upgrade. So, What do?
To the warp gate?
I suppose we'll go. But over the week, can I have ordered some? I would like to place an order for some Suma cream.
Some what now?
Suma cream. The TF.
Suma cream. Let's look at this. Be about 80 credits. And yeah, sure. Why not? How many of these are you taking then?
I'm just gonna get 2.
Okay.
Ooh, did they finally come in?
Oh god.
Oh,
What was that? What happened?
he tried to flirt.
Oh no. Aw, poor Sigi.
I want to make fuck with you. And then C just powers down out of embarrassment.
You looked up dating advice on Space YouTube, and it was terrible.
You went new Texan on it, and you should never go new Texan on it.
Went full new Texan.
I'm sorry. You really swing and a miss, and it looks like you're not going to get another chance for a while.
Oh.
Oh, poor Siggy. She gets butt rubs in sorrow and sympathy.
It's alright. She can't feel the pain because she's powered down in the hallway.
We'll have to let's get her back to the ship.
She is on the ship. She's powered down in the middle of the hallway.
She is on the
I'm just
Get her back
blocking
to-
the hallway.
Oh, poor girl. Pat.
The goose tried desperately to turn her back on, but she was too despondent.
Just leave her there for a while. I feel she tried to leave.
get some help and we'll drag her back to her bunk or something. To her.
I mean, we can try.
We could probably enlist Jamina's help. She's big and strong too.
Yeah. So did you ever get that item you wanted through the week?
Yeah. They just came in.
Nice.
Would you and Fenris like to help up?
I mean, I certainly would. Could find out from
I
her.
could be persuaded. As in, I'm gonna make you persuade me.
Oh, okay.
Well, you don't want to get a big old whiff of him?
Almost hit that button. Charisma.
Good, let's go for it.
Fucking man, my rolls are not good except for that
Did you-
one single.
Did you roll with advantage?
No,
You're being helped by the boon.
I'll roll it again. Just run the regular roll. Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure. I'd love to help lather your nuts and cream. Rock and roll.
Thank you. Thank you.
The beacons of Penis Tirith have been lit.
Get a big old whiff of that delectable smell.
Oh, settle down there.
Is this because you're putting Lyra on a liquid diet now?
Maybe.
No. Yikes.
Well,
I'm still gonna want regular food from time to time, you know.
Why would you want regular food? Look, that's what this cream is for.
No, you get regular food, but you just get regular food with extra white sauce.
Ah, gross.
Gross.
Not to you.
Well, no.
I mean, it's still gross. Like that. I mean, she doesn't want it on food.
I'm sure.
just nuts on a bagel like you're mid-eat. Like, come on.
I'm sure at one point you
Just
thought that.
abuse.
I'm sure at one point you thought that, but you're too deep in the hole now. You do this to yourself, Dow, and that's what really hurts.
Look, I'm addicted to it, but I don't want it on like my fries. Okay.
What, you don't want it as the spicy mayo on your sushi?
No, no, I do not.
That would be horrible if it was spicy. My condolences.
Okay. Enough of this. Let's move on.
Yeah, to the planetoid.
Is that it? Is that everything?
I mean, that's all I got.
All right. So, you guys are going to head on out to the aforementioned warp gate. This one appears to be rather out of the way. And you mostly think that once you approach, you're alerted that this one is mostly it's basically a dud. It was from the last planetary rush, and there's nothing really out there. The only people that use it are like steel tech for mining the asteroid belts.
Okay, but there is a planet that we have to find.
So, go Speed Racer.
Let's go.
Full
Copy.
speed ahead.
Yep.
We're gonna.
Is our ship damaged for some reason?
No, that's 3 out of 4. You have 3 fuel rods left.
Right. I'm used to red bar meaning health.
What? Why would you be used to that? Green bar has literally always been half.
You're right.
I've always
Why
used red bar for ammunition.
You're right. You're right. Why am I thinking that? Oh, because health bars are red in other games. That's why.
Yeah. No. I get you. But
Yeah. Just my brain being a derp.
Not in this reality.
Not on this side, it isn't.
so, as you guys know, space big, and so you guys are emptied out in a planetary a cluster, star system cluster. There is 3. One, what appears to be nestled in a nebula, which stretches to the other system. This one that you have been dumped out on is at the very edge of said nebula. It appears to be a sun with only one massive gas giant and an assortment of mostly like Mars-sized moons and a massive asteroid belt. This appears to be largely steel tech controlled space.
All right then. Guess we need to search around, find the planetoid of the picture. See what's up there, right?
Yeah. It should be around here somewhere. Let's take a look about the system.
Yeah.
All right. How would you propose to go around finding this planetoid in 3 separate star systems?
Okay.
Check them one at a time, I guess.
So this place has been like scouted out by Steel Tech, right? They probably have like galactic maps on it, right?
There is a steel tech station in orbit around the gas giant, yes. It is not incredibly big. This is steel
Let's
tech mostly
ask for
uses.
direction.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to like get the maps on it and then like do like some sort of starship computers roll to see if I can't locate this one planetoid within it.
Of course. So, you're going to hit up, not heat up, hit up the steel tech station real quick. They are polite enough, after all. These are just miners, and they'll tell you that given if you're looking for the planetoid that you've haphazardly described, they'll tell you that this place has more or less been completely scouted out, and they've had, well, Tricky Vic was one of his first big claims, so they've had bots all over this asteroid belt and stuff like that for nigh on 150 years. So they're all but certain what you're describing isn't here, but they would suggest that if you're certain that it's around here, that to check the colors of the nebula around the planet, since one of the systems is largely the nebula appears to be a kind of purplish pink, while you go closer into the center of the exploded star, it's more of a blue. They will warn you that sensors get really weird when you fly in there, and if you go, they'll probably lose contact ping with you.
Seems like a plausible place to hide something you don't want people to find.
So it would seem.
So they'll give you the necessaries if you wish, and you now have their updated version of this particular backwards ass end of space. It was none of these systems were of really any interest during the rush, simply because nowadays rushes are more about finding new and interesting aliens and new strange genetic TFs to fiddle with, rather than just material. And all of these systems have been pinged as devoid of life.
Right then, let's get cracking on sensors to find the area it's in. Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Is there anyone want to help out? It's a lot of area to cover for just one person.
Yep, I'll help out with the computers.
Wonderful.
Any
And
computer check gets me a +1 to.
perfect. I'm not going to put that into the roll thing, but just add a +1 to this then. 18 then.
All right, welcome back, Scow. You guys talked with the Steel Tech miner foreman. This is one of Tricky Vic's oldest claims. It's about a 175-year-old mining depot, and has informed you that whatever you're looking for isn't around here. They plumbed these pretty good, but you could check the other two systems. But once you enter there, the nebula really throws off communications, and you'll lose sensor ping. And now you guys have rolled a 19, you say?
18.
18? Okay.
Yeah, because +1, not +2.
All right. An 18 will indeed get you into the backyard of where you're looking for. However, it will take about 4 days at full burn to get where you need to go. Space big. So, do you buckle into the long haul and start to fly in? For after only 1 day of transit, you will lose sensor ping with Steel Tech Station.
Well, that's where we're supposed to go, so.
Yeah,
Do we have? How much fuel do we have?
full tank.
I think 4 weeks worth of flight.
Yeah, full tank.
Sure thing. Just making sure.
Oakley dokley. You guys head into the nebula. Now then, 4 days of travel will commence. You guys will muddle around your ship, relieving stress and the like. And finally, you will end up in the backyard of where you want to. And I assume you start a search pattern.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, give me them rolls. This would be using your sensor suites.
Okay. Now it's just regular Starship.
The sense. sensor pings. It says Starship computers.
All right then. I assume I'm still getting help from somewhere to have advantage on it.
Yep.
Okay. Advantaged, intelligence, expertise. Okay, 28.
Dang. Nice.
All right. So, with a natural 20, you are able to cut down on the faff that would normally be involved uh, with a adventure like this, and are instead able to track yourselves down to a very strange planet on the it appears to be very near the edge of the system that you're in, and is in a place where the blue flares kind of sink and turn into red. And let me see. Boop, boop, boop. If only this would load. And subtract from here.
Ooh, pretty.
Wow.
And there's your ship. Now then, you will enter the system and begin approaching the planet. How do approach the planetoid?
Recklessly and awesomely.
How do planetoid look? Like, looks like a barren type world type deal, or
It looks like it would be completely inhospitable to life as you know it with a primarily nitrogen atmosphere. However, it does have an atmosphere of its own, and you would assume that if you were to, say, land there and take a walkabout, everything would be colored in a vibrant bluish purple hue.
right?
Take some readings. Is the atmosphere going to be acidic? Is it going to corrode our suits or anything?
Yeah. Let's get on that.
Is there some kind of horrible virus waiting around down there?
So
I wouldn't doubt it, considering that's kind of seems like the whole deal with this.
So you're going to have to come closer to the planet to do that sort of.
I'm more thinking about like, what are we even looking for on the
I
planet?
have no idea. That's why we're looking.
And that's why you need to get closer to get a ping. Alrighty then. So, as you approach the planet, you are going to attempt to, get there and, start a scan about. Correct?
Mm,
And as you
right.
do so, you begin your scan, and then you begin to get multiple pings. In fact, about half a dozen, and they're all headed straight for you.
Shit.
Assume the battle positions, right? I think.
Yeah. Battle stations, I think.
Chef him.
Awesome.
Now I should actually open up like the rulebook so I can read on ship actions again. We're still in draft 3, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Because I just have like a copy saved in my drive and don't feel like going for the other one in case we have updated. Okay.
So we're enemy ship. Do we roll
Hang,
initiative?
hang on,
Okay.
hang on. I didn't put the necessary thing on here. And
She working on it.
where is? How do I put a little number on here? I forget.
It turns
Because
out
I didn't want to make a bunch of separate ones of these. So
it turns out the ship was the planetoid the whole time.
Ah!
Ah,
All right, they're making a bunch of noise outside again.
so many dots. Rainbow of dots.
Just some lady cussing her head off at her kid. It's fine.
The usual. Well,
Initiative. Oh my god.
Well, it's just the pilots who rolling it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ship has gets the turn, then they get a turn. All of our actions go
We
in
get
kind of order, whatever order we want to, really.
yeah. We can decide who goes in what order on our ship.
These appear to be a cluster of a half dozen of an ancient design of drone. They're by themselves puny and laughable. Their threat comes in their numbers, as they are about the size, each the size of a star. So, Argonaut, you go first.
I hope we have point defense guns. Speaking of which,
there is.
I'm gonna give all power to the weapons to give impact property to any energy weapons we have.
Seems like a good move.
That's a good move, yeah.
Okie dokie.
Let's see here. Do you?
I guess I'll try evasive maneuvers.
Yeah, Adjatha, you want to try doing lock target while I try to take down shields on them?
Let's see. Systems. Do, 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 do. Let's see. They're all I see against system defense. Okay, so it's an invisible AC kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Did I make a macro for this? I don't think so. I think I was not here when you guys did ship combat last time.
Fair.
So that is what? If you're proficient in the system, you just get proficiency bonus plus intelligence.
Yeah, it's a regular Starship computers roll against it.
And you get a +1 from the new computers.
Okay.
What was our defense normally? Because right now if it's higher than 11, then it's that. Otherwise, we're evasive 11.
Our evasion is 12.
Okay, dope.
So, you gonna shoot?
I mean, we're doing computer stuff first. I think I'm just gonna do target lock. He's just working out the.
Yeah, okay. So, lock target gives all weapons advantage to hit, but I don't think that extends to a shield hack. So, I think those are unrelated.
Yeah, they probably are.
So, 11 to lock on versus their system defense.
Success.
Wow, that's incredibly low.
I mean, they are an
Base
old type of
and-
machine.
I guess so.
These
So-
drones haven't
Okay.
seen service for nearly a century and a half.
All right, and I will try doing a shield hack on him. Let's see here, expertise. All right, and then I do. Let's see here. I have 3 points of intelligence, so that's 3d5. Okay, 3d5 -9 to their shields.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Okay, so they're starfighter sized, you say, or are they like
They're
ship
starfighter size.
sized, or
Yep.
So-
They're like predator drones, except just giant
So what
they're
you're
just
saying is-
wedges flying towards you.
okay, so point defense guns.
Yeah. You'll have advantage to hit with them.
Okay. So that's usually my dexterity, my attack modifier.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's see if I can hit.
Ooh, wow. Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
You're fucking welcome. Let's start off strong.
What do you mean you don't? We don't have
No.
disadvantage. They attack. They hit. They have a normal to hit against starfighter size things, but we have
Right.
advantage from a.
From a target lock.
Oh, right. Okay. That's where you were getting the advantage. Gotcha.
Yeah. Otherwise, you would. Yeah.
I'm going to be shooting normally with the rail
Right,
guns.
right. Okay.
So,
No,
Yeah,
you have advantage
so-
too.
No, rail guns against against the drones are going to have disadvantage naturally because they're.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, I see.
Size. So point defense now are 2d10, so 4d10 plus
No.
my racial thing of
+2.
Yeah,
I
if you
believe.
right, you're a soldier, so you get your proficiency.
And they have the impact quality as well.
Yeah.
Don't forget that.
Is that only
Uh,
energy
and
weapons
impact
though?
is
No, they're not energy. I don't think.
No.
right now, you guys have the equivalent of the Avenger. You know, the gun on warthogs.
Kina. Then do
Yeah.
laser cannons because you get an extra attack and the damage is the same because you have an impact.
Well, no. I'm going to use. We don't have those. We have rail. We have rail. It's on the. It's on the It's on the ship sheet. We have rail guns. We have point defense guns and torpedo.
Oh, so we don't
Well,
actually have any energy weapons.
Yeah, I don't.
We don't have any energy
Well,
weapons on this
just
ship.
wasted my turn.
Oh.
That's fine. I had to pee.
Okay. Well then, so these would have just crit. So
4d10.
4d10
Mm-hmm.
plus.
Hey, Savin, how does multi-targets work for point defense? Does it just hammer one, is my question.
Pourquoi?
Does it just hammer one, or can that damage bleed over into other ones with a point defense weapon?
Oh, so if a drone is overkilled, does that extra damage go into another one?
I mean, that's not how swarms work, so yeah, I guess. Swarms just have a single health pool, so yeah, that'll just bleed over.
I didn't want to put 6 different things on the sheet because they're I mean, they're close together in astronomical terms, not in actual terms.
So what you're saying is they're a swarm, so they have 1 health bar.
Yeah. In D&D, essentially, the swarm is 1 unit, and they tend to have the swarm template, which would be like, in normal fantasy terms, you can't hit it with normal ass attacks. 'Cause it's a swarm
They're
of things, doesn't
not
make
a
any sense.
swarm because I didn't want to put 6 different tokens on. That's why I
Okay.
have 6
Okay,
little buttons
well, if
there.
they're
They
not a
each represent-
swarm,
hit
then
one at a
no,
time, no bleed over.
they will not bleed
Okay.
over. They're just
Okay.
actually individual things.
Okay, that.
All right. So, boop, boop, boop. 1 drone down.
My turn.
Now down to 5 drones. 14 for 11. 14 will indeed.
Yeah, that's good there.
14 will indeed hit. And this drone goes from 2. Why is there a box around this? What did I do?
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea why there's a box around that drone. I don't know how to undo it. Oh well. Is that your guys' turn?
I believe that's all our action.
All right. The arrow drones will lock onto you. And you get that, the hackles on the back of your neck when you know that, it's not something you can see, but you can kind of feel that they're about to press their fingers on the guns, But nothing happens, and the drone's engines simply burn hotter, tracking directly towards your ship.
Oh god, they're gonna suicide us?
They're gonna ram us.
Argonaut.
They fucking wish they could ram us. It's time to be a goddamn pilot.
Probably all power to the engines at that point, huh?
Yeah, I would like to do a hard turn. Increase our turn radius to 180 degrees and, not get rammed by drones.
No, come back.
I hope that we're faster than the itty bitty ship is.
I mean, that's all dependent on you.
What is our ship speed?
Our ship speed is 12.
Shit!
So you
Oh,
do not
wait.
want me to put all the power in the engines and then try and turn.
Yeah. I need the ship's speed to be nice and low before I hard turn because the target number is 5 plus the ship's speed.
Yeah. So you do your hard turn, then I'll boost the engines.
Yeah, don't make us faster as we turn because we will just J-turn into a bunch of exploding drones.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. Oh my fucking god.
You did it.
I was wrong. You could have done it if you wanted to.
I
Oh, well.
actually could not have known there'd be a way. But yeah, alright. We turn the fuck around, and then I'm gonna crank the engines to maximum. And,
VTech just kicked in, you.
yeah. So, remember at the start of our turn,
We
technically...
do still drift one that way, and then we...
Hold on. No, what happens is... Let me make sure I'm not talking out of my ass, even though I wrote this shit. We should move half of our speed forward on just momentum. So if we have a speed of 12, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we boost it around. And then we can go 6 plus, I guess, so 12 technically.
Don't worry about direction, because that's not actually how close they are to you guys. It's impossible to do that in astronomical terms. I instead have they were going to reach you in 3 if you were burning towards each other.
Okay, so because we've drifted closer, we would have been within 2, and now we've about faced, and if we move hard, we'll be at 4?
That's about the size of it, yes.
Okay.
So, go ahead and move you guys over here. What else do?
I feel making us blind to their computers would be a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, try and lose them.
Jesus fuck, Artist just showed me what her local water reservoir looks like. We'll put that in VCT.
Is it on fire?
It might just fucking well be.
What water
Holy
reservoir?
shit. Wow.
What happened?
Australia happened.
Australia
Australia.
is
Oh.
all of it on fire. Jesus fucking Christ.
Holy
Yep.
shit.
That looks exactly like California after last year.
Yeah.
20 years ago, you can see the fucking water line. And then, like, a year ago, you can see that there is still water. And now it is literally all gone.
That is...
That's
Wow.
why people are out there in the streets literally protesting that the climate's fucked today. Because there's no goddamn water left in Australia.
But the
Starting to
pri-
look fallout. That looks like a Fallout backdrop on the right.
It
but
does.
what about
Yeah.
the Prime Minister's polished coal?
Moving along.
Sorry, yeah. She was just like,
yeah,
by the way, I saw this. Oh, that's
Yeah.
so bad.
that is... Holy shit. Right. Sensor blind? Yeah, sensor blind. I have to overcome their target system.
Should I shoot before we go? Before? So,
I think you can
We
blind
should-
their sensors, and you can still shoot them, and they'll still be blind, right?
No, if you're invisible
Oh,
as
okay.
soon as you shoot them,
Yeah,
they're
attacking
gonna-
breaks the blind, yeah.
Gotcha.
yeah,
Since they
so-
are just like trying to ram us, if you do a weapons lock, would that lock their directional controls?
I don't think so. No.
I think what we need to do is like lock their engines to stop them or something like that. If you want to do that,
Is that something we can do?
not by the book, I think.
No.
Stay back, children. It's a hacker attack.
okay, so just regular shoot then.
Well, hold on. I mean, we have 2 options for computer people doing stuff, so I don't know what Adge will do if he wants to do
I'll
something.
try and get a lock on them for you.
Yes.
Okay, so that's advantaged.
Indeed.
So let's see.
Yes,
That's a
indeed.
hit.
Ooh, you dropped a 1 there.
Yeah. And then 2d10. Just 2. Did I roll
Nice.
that good? You could have. Why didn't I roll that good? Like last time?
That's about as good as your crit.
Yes.
Another drone dusted.
All right.
$13 to hit.
13. No.
Darn. Missed.
And then I will try and make us blind to them. Do. Regular. Intelligence. 13?
13. Yes.
Alright, well, we're blind to them now.
Nice.
Reverse. They're blind to us.
Right. Yeah.
Is that everyone's actions?
I believe
That
so.
seems so.
I think
Yeah,
so.
I think so. Everyone's taking the thing.
The drones full burn and try to close the space. They don't know where you are, so they're going towards your last known position.
I mean, that is the correct way, but hopefully our full burn is... Well, I guess that was our half burn this time because we had to turn around, but... We should be able to pull away from them and keep shooting them.
That's the idea.
Argonaut.
We're going to be pulling the DCL
Well,
maneuver, so we need... What we've done is we've bonus action stealth, we're staying at range, and we're shooting them. We've got a dex fag behind the wheel, so...
So we drift forward, and then what do Cap?
I mean, not even drift, we're just going to go full forward, I think, if we know that they're chasing after us.
Do we have to stay within a certain range to actually attack?
I mean, in space, not really. It's not like your machine gun bullets are going to lose momentum much.
True.
As long as you
This
can
is
see
weapons.
them.
This is a weapon of mass destruction. You are not a cowboy shooting from the hip.
Sir
That-
Isaac Newton's the deadliest motherfucker in space.
That is one of the best lines in video game history. I gotta say. You are ruining someone's day.
Commence the kiting battle strategy.
No, don't.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, they can literally never catch us, so I think we win.
Since they can't shoot at us, yeah.
So, we'll just assume, unless you guys really want to, we'll just assume that you stay out of range and hammer them until they're...
Yeah, well, let's
Yeah,
orbit
sounds
them
good.
and
Yeah,
blast.
I mean, I probably at points go, this is boring, let me style on them, but I keep on going.
Look, you can't perform multi-ship drifting at this point in time.
I fucking can, I just am not because I've been told I can't. I don't know if you saw the fucking incredible hook turn I made.
I helped.
This is true.
All right. So, you guys have managed to trot out of range and kite them to death. Now what?
Can we find where
Well-
they came from?
Yeah, where did
Damn,
they launch
Can we,
from?
can we ship salvage them?
Damn, Skippy. Are
Scoop
you
'em?
talking about reverse trajectory?
Yeah.
That sounds like computers to me. Beep, boop, bop, bop.
All right. Beep boop beep 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 boop. 14.
14 is decent enough to suss out the general location, yes. So, do you want to do the scan?
Yeah.
You know, if this doesn't scream like outpost, I'm not sure what else does.
The scan?
No, you want another one?
Well, yeah, you just what you did was you reverse trajectory. You didn't scan.
Okay.
Huh? I mean, no, I don't have to actually do a reverse trajectory. I can leisurely turn around without doing a skill check now.
No,
That's-
she's asking for me to do another computer roll to actually find the place on the planet.
Oh, right. I thought we were going to try and salvage the ships we just shot at as well first.
Did you want to do that?
I mean, it would be crazy not to. It's free metal.
Yeah, it's free metal.
Some scrap wouldn't be bad.
Yeah. Even better, it might have, like, lots of identifying shit on it. Some black boxes. Again, these are drones from yesteryear years.
Long ago.
So, you're gonna go ahead and spend a few hours doing that, and you bring in the pieces. You gonna look them over? I assume some sort of engineering thing would be in order.
Ooh,
I can
put me in,
assist if you
Chief.
need that.
So, who's best at engineering then?
That would be me, the ship's
Nice.
engineer.
Yeah, crazy that is, isn't it? The engineer's good at engineering.
All right, Sieg. It appears as if these drones have been retrofitted. They've been stripped of their weapons, and where once there was weapon bays and targeting for said weapons, has been packed instead a plastic explosive. Most worryingly, though, as you turn over a piece of metal, you hear a small gasp from one of your goos, and if you had a heart, it would have stopped for a second. For upon the plating is very clearly stamped, and this was relatively recently done, the symbol of the Black Void.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Pirates.
fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
We're gone.
And that's where we'll draw the session to a close.
Darn it.
Oh fuck. Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm ready to.
fuck.
I'm ready to fuck with some Black Void. Bring it.
nope. Nope. That's like full power to the engines, GTFO. Like, just
I ain't pussying out.
That'll-
They're automatic scrappy shit drones, and they've just had that stamped on them. For all I know, they're fucking faking it so that they can keep people away by making them think it's the Black Void. Fuck that noise.
Alright, well,
That's not a bad idea, actually.
well, next session.
Exactly.
We'll keep that in mind next session. Look them over with your underground
But
knowledge and
good-
whatnot. See if they're fake.
But good thing they were packed with plastic explosives, so that means there's enough of that too that we can notice that, oh, they're filled with plastic explosives. That means we can actually make our own shit.
If they were packed with plastic explosives, wouldn't that mean that they needed to have an electronic detonation from somewhere? If they just crashed into us, it would just be a crash. The explosives wouldn't go off. They're lumps of clay.
I mean,
Indeed.
you just need
It
a sensor
once-
on it.
Indeed, once impacted, you guys could very clearly see a small mechanical device on the tip of one of the sensor arrays that appears to be surrounded in crystal. Once broken, that crystal will deliver a very sharp crack of electricity instantaneously.
Okay.
Well, anyway, in the meantime,
have a-
thanks for tuning in, everybody. We will see you tomorrow for Borks. Have a good one.